Good morning. I am Prince Andrew Katakutan Mangahas, an SM Scholar Alumnus Batch 2011, and I will be your host today. I am sure most of the people in the room feel the positivity today. But before we get all excited and celebrate together, let us first start with a prayer to be led by one of the SM Scholars from Pampanga, May Kabalen, Sheila May Soliman.
Yumuko po tayong lahat at damhin ang presensya ng Panginoon. Ama namin na makapangyarihan sa lahat, dinadakila po namin ang iyong ngalan. Inaalay namin sa iyo ang pagkakataong ito na binigay mo sa amin upang magtipon sa isasagawang virtual turnover. Lubos po kaming nagpapasalamat sa araw na ito na inilaan ninyo para sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa inyong walang sawang paggabay. Taos puso po ang aming pasasalamat sa inyong pagpapala kung saan nagsilbing instrumento o tulay ang SM Store, Mastercard at SM Foundation. Maraming salamat po sa binibigay ninyong determinasyon at bukas na isipan sa aming mga SM Scholar upang magpatuloy sa kabila ng mga hamon na aming kinakaharap. Naway basbasan mo po ang aming pagtitipon upang ito ay maging matiwasay at payapa. Ama, hinihiling po namin ang inyong paggabay sa bawat isa sa amin. Panatilihin niyo po sana kaming malusog sa gitna ng pandemyang ito at naway protektahan niyo po kami sa anumang kapahamakan. Ama, kami ay nagsusumamo na patuloy mong basbasan ng iyong grasya ang bawat isa sa amin, kabilang ang aming mga pamilya at mahal sa buhay. Sa iyo ang kalwalhatian at aming pagsamba. Dadalangin mingan po ini king kapamilatanan ning kaya kayong buktong ayanak, i Heso Kristo. Amen.
Let us all stand for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. Thanks, everyone. You may now take your seats. Now, to welcome us all in this morning's activity, please welcome the Senior Assistant Vice President of SM Foundation, our fairy godmother, Ms. Ling Lansang.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our partners from Mastercard, namely Mr. Simon Calasanz, Country Manager, Ms. Ailea Zialcita, Vice President, Manila Office, Ms. Judith Dairit, Vice President, Manila Office, Ms. Kim Tan, Director, Consumer Marketing from Singapore. Our colleagues from SM Retail, Ms. Shelo Monasterio, President, SM Retail, Kathy Ileto, Vice President for Corporate Communications, and Hilda Makilan, Senior Assistant Vice President, Office of the President, SM Retail. From SM Foundation, our Executive Directors, Ms. Debbie C. and Ms. Linda Ataide, our Board of Trustee, Engineer Chito Macapagal. To our Mastercard clients, beloved scholars, and parents, good morning. On behalf of SM Foundation, I would like to express our sincerest gratitude to our social good partners, especially to our Mastercard clients. Because of you, Mastercard and the SM Store was able to raise funds for the purchase of 1,210 tablets, which will then be used by our SM scholars in their online learning. Because of your generosity, our scholars are now digitally equipped for the new normal. For the information of all, this project is contributing to the achievement of Goal 4 of the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, which is to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. In the electronic era, where all sectors of society are becoming digital, it is important for students to be computer literate to survive in the 21st century. Allowing students to learn using electronic devices such as tablets and computers will improve their computer and research skills. At the same time, as students access learning materials using digital devices, they learn independently, which allows them to be self-directed and become independent thinkers. These are important skills for the 21st century workplace. With your support, we will be able to empower these students, giving them a fighting chance in the current education and eventually the workplace landscape, which in turn will enable them to uplift the economic status of their families and eventually inspire them to spread social good in their respective communities. To our new scholars, we hope that the tablets will greatly help in your academics. This Shop and Share project intends to provide you with mobile technology to deliver learning materials to you and provide flexibility of access. We hope that despite of the challenges that you are facing, you will continue to press forward and succeed despite the extremely difficult times. Always remember that we at SM Foundation, together with our partners, are always here for you. Again, a million thanks to our Mastercard clients. Thank you for spreading social good with us.
Thank you, Ma'am Ling, for that message. I am sure that the SM scholars are extremely happy about this wonderful gift that they have received. Parang Pasko, di ba, scholars? As Ma'am Ling and the rest in SMFI would always say during GA or General Assembly, SM has got it all for you. All you need to do is study, study, study. The tablet each of you have received or will be receiving is symbolic of the Foundation's commitment to be of great help to you and a concretization of SM's motto, that is, people helping people. And if we're going to adapt the motto ng UNESCO, which is education for all, we can say, sa SMFI, no scholars left behind. Kaya talagang God bless po sa SM Foundation for doing everything na makatulong po sa ating SM scholars, anuman po ang sitwasyon na kaharapin natin. And now, we would like to welcome the president of the SM Store, Ms. Chelo Monasterio, to give her message.
Good morning, everyone. What a great way to start our weekend, isn't it? A weekend of giving back. Thank you all for making time on a Saturday morning. We want to take this opportunity to thank our generous advocacy partners from Mastercard who made this campaign possible. Mr. Simon Calazans, Country Manager. Ms. Ailea Shalsita, Vice President. Ms. Judith Dairit, Vice President. And Ms. Kim Tan, Director for Consumer Marketing, who is joining us all the way from their Singapore office, and to their esteemed colleagues from the Philippines and the regional offices. To the SM Foundation and to their executive directors, Ms. Debbie C. and Ms. Linda Ataide, thank you for hosting today's event. From the SM Store, Mr. Popoy Roderos and Mr. Sid Bada, who are also here with us. Most importantly, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the 1,210 SM Foundation scholars across the country. They are joining us via Zoom. Last October, during our Founders Month celebration, we thought of commemorating Mr. Henry C. Sr. by giving back to the communities that supported the SM Store through the years. Tatang, as we fondly call him, was passionate about helping the youth and investing in the future generation. He committed to make health and education accessible to all. To this day, through the support of the various SM businesses and the SM Foundation, we continue to build schools, hospitals, and healthcare facilities across the country. We also provide college scholarships to thousands of students annually. Beyond these programs, the SM Store serves as a platform for our equally passionate customers and partners to give back through our annual CSR programs. Shop and Share with Mastercard is a great example of a shared value in action. Through a simple business, as usual transaction in our stores using Mastercard, we were able to raise funds to buy electronic tablets for our thousands of scholars. We are fortunate to have found an ally in Mastercard to celebrate Tatang's legacy through this campaign. We hope that this is not the last, but the start of a relationship that goes beyond the four walls of our business. Nothing is more inspiring than to see how partnerships can make a difference. To the 1,210 scholars of the SM Foundation, we hope that you will find these electronic tablets useful in your studies. Know that we at SM and the partners like Mastercard have your best interest in mind, and we wish you all the success. Good morning to all at maraming salamat.
Thank you, Ma'am Chella, for the wonderful message. We are indeed grateful for the Shop and Share campaign led by the SM Store. We would also like to extend our gratitude to the teams behind the program, from marketing, credits, branch operations, for bringing our customers and Mastercard together to accomplish SM's advocacy of spreading social good. And now, to share another message, we would like to welcome our social good partner, Mr. Simon Calasanz, Country Manager of Mastercard.
Good day. My name is Simon Calasanz, and I'm the Country Manager for Mastercard in the Philippines. It is an absolute honor for me to be with you today at this meaningful event organized by the SM Foundation and the SM Store. A big thank you to Ma'am Tessie Coson and to Ma'am Cello Monasterio for having us today. I personally believe that when communities thrive, businesses thrive. And I am proud to work for an organization like Mastercard that echoes these beliefs, where doing well by doing good is business as usual. We have some lofty goals that we wish to pledge and achieve by the year 2025. First, we want to bring 1 billion people and 50 million micro and small businesses into the digital economy so more communities can benefit. Next, we plan to enlist our customers to join the Priceless Planet Coalition and partner with us on initiatives that will restore 100 million trees so our planet can thrive. These are big goals, but everything starts with a dream, right? In partnership with private organizations like the SM Store, philanthropic organizations like the SM Foundation, and with government organizations, we can make it a reality. To the recipients of these tablets today, I hope they make a positive impact in your education and your lives. I wish you every success in your future endeavors, and perhaps one day, if you so choose, it could be your initiatives driving financial inclusion and sustainability in the country and the world. Maraming salamat, mabuhay!
Thank you, Mr. Simon, and thank you to Mastercard for choosing the SM Scholars to be the beneficiaries of your partnership with the SM Store and your customers through the Shop and Share promo. There you have it, dear scholars, your collab for social good team for this wonderful gift of e-tablets. We have the SM Store, Mastercard, and SM Foundation. So with the blessing that you have received, scholars, I think it's just natural for us to pay it forward, right? Like we owe it to other people, the goodness that we have received from others. So thank you once again, Mastercard, SM Store, and SM Foundation Incorporated. Now we have come to the part of the program where our scholars would like to give their heartfelt thank you messages through a video we have prepared. Featured in the video are SM scholars Alec Atendido, taking up BS Accountancy at Asia Pacific College, and Rica May Pontenos, pursuing BS Management Accounting at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. It will be followed by a short clip showing the journey of the tablets. So please watch this.
All the customers of Mastercard.
Thank you to all the customers of Mastercard.
Thank you to all the customers of Mastercard.
Ayan, so we can really see that our chat box is being flooded with a lot of thank you messages. Kaya I am really happy for you, dear scholars, na meron kayong tablet na natanggap, which you can really use to your advantage sa inyong pag-aaral. And if there's one thing that this crisis has made me realize is that, or at least two things. One would be, the world will never run out of good people. Another is, people will never run out of good intentions which they can translate into actions. Kaya naman kayo may tablet ngayon because of the initiative of the social good team that we have. Mastercard, the SM Store, and the SM Foundation. I think that concludes our program for this morning. Thank you everyone for blessing us with your virtual presence for this turnover of tablets to our SM scholars. So once again, thank you po, Mastercard, the SM Store Shop and Share campaign team, and the SM Foundation. Thank you everyone, but please stay until the end credits.